It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
If you're watching the video, the person in the camera that usually is not in the camera is family friend Ethan. And Ethan is about to graduate in some sort of a film and something thing from college. And he's here to see if there's anything that can be done about the lighting or the cameras or whatever we got going here, where all of us look like we're sitting in a different place, even though we're just a few feet apart. Because the wall behind me is the same color as the wall behind Ace, but they look like two different.
Look totally different.
Yeah. So it's just it's a battle we've been balling on the budget for a while, and he may tell us something we need, Ace, that we just can't do.
Well, that's what I assume. The main thing we need is matching cameras. So that would be probably the best way to start. Yeah. We're just going to have to start a GoFundMe. Mm-hmm. I mean, we just need to GoFundMe. We need brothers and sisters. We just need to raise about $50,000.
Yeah,
50.
Buy some cameras. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit left over. We don't know.
Yeah, because we'd have to get a different computer. Because the problem was that the two same cameras didn't work on the computer together.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm just saying it. That's why if people start going, who is that? Who is that?
You can't see him currently.
Oh, you can't see him?
No. Whenever that chair's empty, I crop it out.
Oh.
But I can
Look
put him on
Rob.
camera if you want.
That's it's fun.
Okay.
So there was no need to explain who the person was at all.
I was gonna try and cut you off, but you were really deep in it.
Right. Well, that's fine, because whenever you try to cut me off, you usually do cut me off, and it's not good.
That's fair.
It's not a good thing.
That's my bad.
No. There's a girl in college that has made the news because they call it her side hustle. But if you're in college and then this is your way of making money, it's not a side hustle. It's just how you make money.
That's your job.
Yeah. A side hustle is when you got one job and then you try to make money on another job on the side. And too many people are calling things side hustle anyway. It doesn't even fit. Some people say it sounds ridiculous. But what she does is she goes to the Goodwill and buys up a bunch of stuff and then takes it back and sells it on Facebook and those marketplace things.
Right. For a small increase?
Yeah. So it's like Goodwill is the wholesaler, and it says she made $123,000 or something like that last year. Yeah.
Wow.
So that may be how we get some new cameras and stuff in here. We just start, Goodwill's right across the street.
Right across the street.
Thrifting.
Is that what they call it? Thrifting?
Yeah.
Buy a T-shirt for $3, sell it for $10.
Mm-hmm. And if you label it the right way, vintage, 80s, there's some key words that you could probably use to get more dollars for your item.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, if you're creative
good for her.
But then the goody two shoes people out there, are like, that's wrong.
Why is it wrong? What's wrong with it? She paid the value that Goodwill asked for it, so she didn't cheat Goodwill out of any money.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They're stupid.
Mm-hmm. And then if anybody purchased it, they still made the decision to buy it for $10 or whatever she was selling it for. So I don't see how anybody gets hurt in this deal.
Yeah, she didn't have to show her boobs to get the money. I mean, that's like a kick-ass business idea.
Yeah, until people figure out, hey, why don't I just go to Goodwill?
Goodwill,
yeah.
But until they do, but a lot of people would pay extra not to have to get out at Goodwill and talk to anybody. Like Rob wouldn't. He would pay extra for something not to have to go to the store to get it.
Yeah, well, if she's in college and lives in an apartment complex or in a dorm or whatever, it's way probably easier. You're much closer to her than to have to get in your car and go to a Goodwill or something like that. It's just I'll swim over there and buy this T-shirt for $10 and get out of here.
Or she ships it to you.
Yeah,
she mails it. My son sells all kinds of stuff.
Does he really?
Yeah, we'll see him heading out. Hey, where are you going with your bed? Well, I got to ship it. I sold it. Okay. I got a new controller that I want. He's not selling it for good things. He's just selling it for, video games and guitars.
To buy stuff that he wants to get. Yeah.
Well worth it.
Huh?
Well worth it.
Well, not if I want him to be a normal person.
I think
out in society and be productive outside of sitting around playing video games and growing out his fingernails.
Hey, the new normal is playing video games.
Is he growing out his fingernails?
No, I'm just saying, it's just like I picture that person just sitting there like, long. Rob doesn't have long fingernails either. But.
Well, I also would say that a lot of people that play video games have the nervous habit of biting their fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you say it's the new normal?
It is the new normal.
Yeah, that's one of the most communist phrases that goes around in our society today. The new normal.
Well, the majority.
But it's just like when people say it takes a village. That's a communist concept as well. There's no new normal.
Yeah, you're commie
normal
ass,
has changed.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
You're saying normal's different for each generation, huh, Rob?
It has to.
It's just that when people do something that's effed up, they make it seem like it's normal and everybody else is doing it, so it doesn't seem so effed up.
It's the new normal because it works. It's good.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever, you're wrong.
Let me just point out though, that girl that made 100, how much? 130.
I think it was 123, 124,000.
That means she's
whatever.
For however many products that she's getting, and she's selling for a lot of money. She's probably spent 3 hours looking for that.
Oh yeah, sure.
So it's not
very
just like
time consuming.
Every time she's going into Goodwill, she's finding like $100 worth of stuff. I bet she's 9 hours a day, 12 hours a day going from Goodwill to thrift shop.
She's got to be a buyer.
Yeah.
She's putting in the work.
Not counting the time that it takes for her to take a picture
of it,
get it
promote
set
it.
up. It's very time consuming to do that.
And I didn't pay much attention to the way she looked, but it's even more impressive if she's good looking. Because, I mean,
Love that.
She would have other opportunities to go do other things. If she's ugly, then she's just filling time that she has. The ugly people don't, they're not busy.
Sitting around.
Mm-hmm. So if she's good looking, and she's like, I'm still going to put in the time that it takes to make money off of this. You're like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Maybe she's even modeling the clothes.
Oh,
that might help her sell it because you don't want to buy clothes on somebody ugly. Like models aren't typically ugly. Clothing models.
Some of those Dove ones are though.
Dove.
Yeah, for Dove soaps and things like that. And I don't mean because they have for big women in their campaigns and stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. But I've seen some, I think, all jacked up in the face.
Ow. Dang, man.
Well, now if I would have said that about, Old Spice for men has some ugly looking models, nobody would bat an eye at it.
That's true.
When I say it about women, it's like, women can't be ugly. They're like babies. All babies are cute. All women are pretty. That's not true.
How dare you?
Not true at all. And you know who you should ask about that and see? Women. Because they'll point out a woman being ugly way before a man will.
They will?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They won't say
will.
it out loud though.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Mm-hmm. But there's nothing women don't say out loud, Rob.
Oh, okay.
Have you not learned that? Living with one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I gotta walk away to not hear her sometimes.
Yeah. I'll just look at Jody sometimes and just go, hey, can you please just not talk? Is that possible? She goes, okay, sorry. No, I don't do that. I'm not rude. I mean, Riggins, you say you're not watching, you haven't started watching the new season of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Not yet, no.
You wait till it all gets posted and then you'll go back and watch it all together?
Yeah.
I should have done that. Because it feels so barbaric now to have to wait week to week to get a new episode of something. Yeah. It feels like that's just,
they only put out one a week.
Old. Yeah.
Because I know Amanda's watching Love is Blind. It's from Charlotte. And it comes out, I think they put out like 6 at a time or 4 at a time every couple of weeks.
Yeah, they do that on Fargo too. Yeah. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
There is a guy on that Love is Blind that and maybe it's because it's from Charlotte, but I know I've seen that guy somewhere before. Like I don't know where. I'm probably wrong. Probably. I keep saying like I know that I've seen that guy somewhere.
All the contestants are from Charlotte?
I think so, yeah.
Do they go to like a school for the blind or something to get all of them? Or
no.
Is that just a
I don't know.
Because they're blind. All of them
all
it's
from
a
the
blind
area.
game show, right?
They're all blind.
Yeah, but what if it was like when you guys told somebody that there was a blind person and they're not blind?
Yeah.
Well, they're not really blind in real life, Rob.
What? Why not? That's a much better show.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't make the show.
They're sitting on a gold mine here.
Yeah, 30 men. There's 30 men and women from around the Queen City took part of the dating experiment.
30.
The Queen City. I hate when people call it that.
The
Queen City.
Why do you hate that?
Because I don't normally say it. It must be wrong. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, on this, the latest, I think it was the latest episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry drops his glasses into the toilet of his hotel room. Oh. It's a fancy hotel, and the glasses go in the toilet. Well, he doesn't want to get them out. He goes and asks this big funny thing about how to get them out of the toilet. But I would reach into a toilet in a nice hotel room that I'm staying in to get something valuable out of it.
They're always very clean.
But where is that limit? Like, I know I'm not reaching into it would have to be something very valuable and almost irreplaceable for me to reach into a porta-john.
Oh God.
To get it out. Or even I don't know, like a bathroom at a fast food place. If you drop something down in there, would you get it?
No.
All right, your glasses, or are they just gone?
Do what?
Your glasses fall in there. Are they you going to get them, or are they gone?
Me, I would get it. Well, unless it was, even at that, because I have some nice sunglasses. And if any of them fell into the toilet at a McDonald's, I'd reach in and get them, wash them up, clean them up, disinfect them, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular glasses, you need those to operate a motor vehicle. So, like, if you lose those, you gotta get them.
I think.
Well, if it had just not doo-doo, but doo-doo stains on it.
Oh, God.
Like on the bottom of the bowl.
I think you still got to get it.
You got to get them. You got to get them.
You
You don't
know
put them
that-
back on right away. You take them home and disinfect them or whatever you can do to that end. But you got to get them.
But, I mean, you're probably on a road trip.
Yeah, you probably need them to be able to see while driving.
I don't know. It's tough.
I think aside from my phone, I'm probably not.
But you would get your phone out of it.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, what about a truck stop?
Yeah.
That's not like the nice one. Just a regular truck. Any public toilet, you're going to get your phone out?
I think that's across the board. Like, if there's duty in there, if there's not, if there's stains, that's the only thing I'm going in for, and I would go into a lot of things to get the phone
Would you
back.
go into the porta-john to get it?
Yeah.
You would?
I think so. I mean, I'd be pissed about it, but the phone is like, I thought of replacing a phone as a pain in the ass.
$1,000
I'll
to
take some, duty up to the elbow or wherever.
Yeah, but
wherever.
I mean, how far down would you have to reach in a porta-john? You'd have to balance yourself on, like, lean over and onto the toilet seat itself and reach way down.
I picture
in there.
myself just screaming while I'm doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Like, you got to muster up the courage. You just go in.
Yeah.
All that,
Don't hesitate. Just like you see it, lock it.
Go.
Yeah.
And then you got to watch.
Wash.
If it's a porta-john, then there's not a sink of substance right there with soap and all that. You can scrub everything down and all that. You gotta walk out of there with
Your day at the music
blue
festival.
elbow.
Yeah, the music festival is done for that day. Like I've just sank my arm into shit. I'm done. I don't care about watching the Chainsmokers at this point. Like,
you're not
ready to go.
You're not waiting another hour on the
No.
Chainsmokers. It's time to go home.
I don't care. I want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. And if I made a lot of money and could replace it easily, money wise, I know I wouldn't do it.
Oh sure.
But still having if you got to go to the store and get a new phone and all of that stuff, it was
terrible.
the way you got to do.
Terrible.
Pain.
I would at least get whoever was with me to, not let anybody else in there and try to go find a stick or something that I could reach in there and get it out with.
I was gonna say that's my first thing. If you're in a store like a truck stop or something, the first thing I do is run out and go, Have you got a plastic bag and a stick?
Well, with a phone, you got to be quick though. You don't want to
too
much water.
I was
You
thinking
got to
about
make a
glasses.
split-second decision. Like, do I go in and
It's
grab
there.
it?
It's in the water. You got to get it fast to save it.
Yeah.
I'd have to do it.
Because if you grab it quick enough, because Amanda dropped my phone in the pool, it went completely under the water. She just reached in, grabbed it, and pulled it back up, and it was totally fine. It didn't bother it at all.
They say you're not supposed to put them in rice
Yeah, I was about
anymore.
to say.
Yeah, we just wrapped it up in a towel and let it sit for a while and dry out.
Now you're supposed to put it in noodles.
What are you supposed to put in if you
Lo
get
mein.
doo-doo on it?
If you get doo-doo on it, yeah, I don't know.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
God. one of those pressure steam cleaner things.
There's more of the Extra Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ Show next.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ Show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Our nation's second president, John Adams, always slept on the left side of the bed. He believed this would increase his chances of having positive dreams and a more successful next day. That's why every mattress we sell here at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress includes a left side.
And for those that prefer waking up on the right side of the bed, our mattresses come with one of those too.
This President's Day, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic sets. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
More than just a little funny. This is extra funny. This is the Ace and TJ Show's Extra Funny Podcast.
All right, y'all got to help me out here, because I don't use any of those DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, any of those kinds of things. But I saw that there was a woman on the social medias griping because which one was it? It was DoorDash. And she said that she's paying for DoorDash to put stuff at the door, not go meet her. It's not door or go meet me dash. So is that the way it works now? You have to go. Is it out in the driveway? You got to go meet them, or
it depends on if you live in like an apartment complex with a gate. It can get a little complicated. So sometimes they don't want to type in the code or contact you through the gate itself. So they'll leave it or be like, "Come down and meet me." Yeah, you get that every once in a while.
But it's not like meet me, at the corner. Circle K.
No,
on the corner.
No, the limit is usually like at the gate. Can you come meet me at the gate?
Okay.
When I lived in a high rise, that would happen all the time. Like, can you meet me in the lobby? I don't want to go through and go up all the elevators and stuff.
But why do they do that? Isn't it supposed to be at the door?
It's called DoorDash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes they don't want to do all that.
Is it more of that now that they get the tip ahead of time, you think?
Maybe.
I need to leave. I have a situation in my house that y'all might find amusing. My wife, baby's asleep. Amanda went into didn't mean to interrupt. Amanda went into the bathroom and to take a shower. And it was so nice outside, she opened bedroom windows. and apparently there are 3 birds that are now in the house. That got into the house, and she's trapped in the bathroom.
She's scared.
She's like, if I open the door, they fly around everywhere. She goes, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, they're birds. They
So
fly.
they're in the bedroom. She is afraid to come out of the bathroom. She can't come out of the bathroom.
So there's no screen on the window?
No screen on the window. There's upstairs windows. So I'm going to run home and.
Okay. Go kill them.
That's like a gang of birds. 3 of them?
there are
I've
3
heard
of
of
them.
like
It's
one
a
bird
flock.
getting in.
Yeah.
You've got a flock of birds shitting all over your house.
Yeah, so they're in the bedroom flying around like crazy apparently now trying to find their way out, which they have been unable to do so far because there's only one window that's open in the bedroom.
Yeah. The best way to help them find their way out is if you take a BB gun.
That's what I was thinking.
You gonna shoot the birds in your house? Will a
Last
BB
resort.
Will a BB kill it?
It'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you get a good shot on it?
It doesn't matter. You can, if they're little birds, one like a BB.
BB?
Yeah,
Really?
sure. Yeah, that's what they're made for. BB
Well,
guns.
Ace, film that. And
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll film it. I will.
that would be some good content.
I'll
He's
film it when I get
shooting
home.
his
So why-
inside his house.
Why is she stuck in the bathroom, though?
Because she's scared. When she comes out of the bathroom, they fly around all over the place because the birds are panicked. They're just circling, like going crazy in the bedroom.
Little birds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck. Let us know you made it out alive.
It's just another day of my life.
Yeah, at least
She
this
said
wasn't
it's
your
nice out, so she left. It's raining.
It felt nice. It's
fault. It's nice and cool.
nice
I
and
guess.
cool out. Yeah, I know.
What kind of world do you live? Where do you live?
I'm relaying
You live
to
in
you the
Florida?
stories that was relayed to me.
Okay.
Your life is a mess.
I know. All right, I'll film it though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If you pull out the gun, that's what I want to see.
With the birds.
TJ's telling him to shoot him. I don't know what other solution is there though. I mean,
No,
what
you
do
can just try to, force them out of there with a.
Okay.
So it's always something, isn't it?
Yeah, you're
always.
not kidding. Oof.
And when you're over there, make sure you're not listening to the app because that'll make it worse.
I'm sure y'all be talking about.
But I hope she's not listening because she'll be like, he's not in any damn hurry, is he?
Yeah.
What does trapped in the bathroom not mean?
Gotta give me a second.
God.
That is kind of crazy though.
Which part of it?
That she's making him leave to come handle it, like because it's 3 little birds. Go out, lock them in the bedroom. Don't lock yourself in the bathroom.
I guess she's.
Little birds.
Well, it depends on how little they are. I mean, could
Is she
be
like Jenny?
could be 3 hawks.
Yeah.
Flamingos.
Flocking birds.
No, but women are afraid of things that swarm them, or that are fast moving. You saw how that lady reacted in that video when that monkey jumped on her head.
A little bit different though. A little bit different.
So you say that she shouldn't even have bothered him at work
I don't know that I would.
over that.
I don't know that I would do that.
But you do want to keep them contained in that one
Yeah, but
room
they're-
because if
they're
they
in
get out into the house, but I just remember one time there was an A&P grocery store in my hometown, and it stayed open until midnight. So the only time people would go to the A&P was if it was after the other grocery stores had closed. And I went in there one night, and the manager was running around along with one of the they used to call them bag boys. And they both had BB guns, and it was because some birds had gotten into the thing. They were hiding up in the fluorescent light fixture things,
Okay.
and they had to shoot them out of there.
Oh my God.
But not before missing and hitting a couple of the big long fluorescent light bulbs.
I bet so.
I mean, how are you gonna get them out of a grocery store?
I don't know.
Big
We
high
sat-
ceilings and stuff.
We had them in our grocery store when I was growing up. I don't know what they did about them. I think they just let them hang out. I don't remember seeing like bird shit everywhere, but I'm sure they did.
Wouldn't that be bad if he gets the birds
It's just
and
shit.
shit
I mean, there's
everywhere?
3 of
like,
them.
like 3 Canadian geese.
And they're
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, and Amanda's screaming, and there's a baby crying. They're probably crapping all over his stuff. It's so gross. He's gonna go nuclear.
You think?
I think so.
Oh, if he can't get them right away.
Yeah.
Mother.
And advising him to bring out a gun. Like, what is wrong with you?
Not a gun. A BB gun. That doesn't count as a gun.
I don't.
Not like I told him to go get a .22 rifle and start shooting at him.
Listen, let's try to keep any gun when he's getting fired up. Let's keep the guns away from him.
Oh, man.
What a scene over there.
You got to use like a pillowcase probably to trap them into it. That's what I've seen people do with bats.
No, birds and bats are different.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to be what's his name, Bear Grylls or whatever his name is, the outdoor fella, to catch a bird in a pillowcase. I think
I didn't even know you could do that.
That's what I've seen people do with bats. Is the only reason I brought it up.
Because bats don't fly straight and fast and all that.
They see better in the dark too. So.
No, you got to catch them with a BB gun just right.
From afar, so they don't. Yeah. It's like hunting.
Yeah. But I bet you he would get arrested if he did that.
Can you not do that?
I don't think you can.
How are they going to find out if he disposes of the birds?
Well, I mean, he'd come talking about it.
That's true. He would. He said he's going to film it. Yeah, he'll have video evidence.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're so sensitive now about killing things.
It's at the HOA and their rules.
Yeah, I don't even have an HOA, and there was I thought was a woodpecker on the side of my house. Pecking and shit like they do.
Yeah.
And I was about to go out there and shoot it. And then I realized America's gotten so soft now, you can't do stuff like that. And I'm sure my neighbor next door that I'm not positive is, is not a leftist. She's a veterinarian.
Oh, yeah.
Probably add something else to that. Not that all veterinarians are liberals, but I kind of get the feeling that she's a liberal and a veterinarian, and then if she saw me shoot something, she'd freak out.
You could take the woodpecker to her and say, "Hey, I'm making you money. You get to fix him right up."
Can you still save him?
Yeah. Where were you going to shoot him with?
I have a BB gun.
Oh, a BB gun.
Yeah. I wouldn't be shooting a shotgun up against the house.
That's what I was wondering.
No. Now, Ace may by the end of the day, if he can't get those things out, he might go through there with a tennis racket trying to get them. How funny would that be? Not that if he hits them or anything, but if you just got video of him going ballistic with a tennis racket, swatting at birds inside of his house, standing on the bed.
I want to see that. I might, after this is over, I might drive over there and get an update. I want to see this. It's just like a bunch of townhomes and then one with like holes all over it. That must be Ace's house.
Them game wardens out there.
Yeah.
Wildlife people.
Wow.
I'm trying to think what Jody would do. I don't know if she would call me to come home and do it right then or whatever, but she would probably try to get them out. But again, I think that's most women wouldn't want little birds swarming them inside the house.
What would she go to first? Like, how would she tackle that problem first? Like a broom?
Yeah, probably.
Kind of like try to usher, push them out.
She would call next door and see if the other neighbor, not the vet one, but the other neighbor is actually a friend.
Yeah.
And she would see if her husband was home, if he could come, help her with that, or if the two women could actually get in there and
tag them.
And get them out.
Okay.
But then she'd call if they were making a mess in the house, she'd call me then.
Yeah.
Or and maybe she would just call and say, "Where's the BB gun?"
It's sick.
Mm-hmm. Then you got to worry about people swatting your house when they hear that you killed 3 little birds. And I don't know, though, killing 3 of them would be hard. I mean, you got to be a good shot to kill 3 little birds in the house. That's why I say Ace might end up just tearing his house up.
Once you shoot that first one, the other 2 aren't going to be happy.
Yeah, but you would think if they saw their friend get shot, then they'd get out the window on their own.
I don't think they're smart birds. I don't know that there are smart birds.
You got to shoot them and then eat the evidence. That's how you do it. That's
funnier than your average podcast. This is the Extra Funny Podcast, presented by Neogenics. Find out more about Neogenics at acetj.com/neogenics. More Extra Funny podcasts next.
Back again with our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. Now, Richard, tell us about this cash out equity thing, instant cash, add water, and there it is.
It is. That's how it is. Instant equity. I mean, you do the application today, you could close today and get your money in 5 days. There's no underwriting. There's no appraisal. You know, I think didn't you do something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I did. Instant equity. It's very easy, and Richard walks you through the process. Find out more at homewithrichard.com. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics. Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
The dictionary defines extra as extravagant, excessive. Yeah, sounds about right. This is the Extra Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
Sounds about right. I haven't even asked, Rob. I've been so rude. What are your weekend plans? You usually have good weekend stuff going on with playing video games and board games and movies.
I got nothing going on this weekend.
Nothing.
No.
Is your girlfriend Meredith going to be home, or is she house sitting or doing something with her family?
Saturday night she's going to the Charlotte FC game.
The soccer.
And she didn't invite me because she knows I wouldn't go.
Yeah. FC stands for Football Club. For any freedom-loving Americans.
Yep, and that's
out there.
That's it. I got maybe doing an escape room Sunday night. That's about the only thing I got.
Have escape rooms made a full comeback?
One of my friends works at one now. That I met him when I worked at the other one. But he said they're busy all the time, so I guess they're doing better than they were.
What's the demographic of the escape room customer?
When I worked at the escape room, it was every age, every gender, every nationality. Yeah, they're all
not all white people. Mm-mm. That's odd. I would think it would be an all white nerd thing.
It's an especially difficult task whenever someone who only speaks Spanish comes to to an English one, because the clues are written. They're written in English.
What? You got a friend that doesn't speak English?
No. I'm saying like the people who come to do the escape rooms.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it's harder for them than
because you got to be able to read what the clues say.
Do they ever make it out?
They have before. It's a little difficult because a lot of it. Most of it is text based. Like a couple of things will be like a site based situation where you can just figure out which goes where. But
does anybody ever panic and just like yell out to like be let out?
Yeah, they're not. You're not locked in there.
Oh, you're not.
No, they can't legally do that anymore.
As a recreational activity in our culture, I can't think of very many things that I would like to do less than an escape room. It just sounds not that it sounds horrible. It just sounds like it's the opposite of something that I would enjoy.
Yeah, it's fair.
like a corn maze less, but probably about the same, or as a scavenger hunt, something like that.
I would
those
say
those types of things are just not my bag.
Yeah, I would assume someone who doesn't like those things would like a corn maze less, because if you're in the middle of it, you got to figure out how to get back to the beginning then too.
Yeah, there's no
you have to hold up,
clues
you have to hold
yeah.
up a flag and they'll come get you.
Ugh.
The escape
you're
room, I
just
can
stuck.
kind of understand. It's like a puzzle. Like you might be into puzzles, but a corn maze, like you're literally just walking through a maze.
It's also a puzzle type situation. Like
you don't have to solve anything really.
well, the one that I've only done one ever, but the one that I did had little clues to help you get around.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
But
all
you
of
wouldn't
them.
like it because it's outside, though, right?
Well, I like the one that I did, but that was a long time ago. It was before I worked here, I think.
Okay, before we ruined you.
Right.
I think that would be for everybody else that we know, Riggins, it'd be very funny for you and me to have to go do a corn maze or something like that.
Oh my God, yeah, it'd be so fun.
Might as well either do that or have us go and ask for free samples of things.
Yeah, awful.
You'd get to like a dead end and you just go, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, you know, Riggins have those red splotches on his face when he gets mad. Yeah, I would hate it. Hate it. I don't know though. How much is it? How much does it cost to go do an escape room?
$20 to $30 per person.
Damn. 20. That's crazy.
Yep. The one that I might be doing on Sunday is one that's 50% off because they're closing that particular room to put a new room in. So it's like,
So is it always dark?
no, not always. The ones that are dark are ones that are trying to make it more difficult by being dark. So those aren't usually the puzzles aren't as good in those kinds.
Oh.
They're just
I
lazy.
just picture it being like a, you know, it's dark in there, like the glow in the dark putt or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
No.
To do that on a Sunday night, I mean, that is just heresy. I mean, that is like, I don't know. I mean, do you want to go do a service at the Church of Satan or like go to the escape room? It's like, I don't know. They both sound pretty awful.
I think I would rather go to a PETA meeting
Oh God,
than an
no.
escape room or a corn maze.
Yeah.
At least I could get some entertainment out of those nuts, you know?
But you're smart. I think you can figure out puzzles.
Well, it's not that I couldn't figure it out. It just doesn't, you know, I don't like brain teasers and things like that. I mean, I could figure them out, but I don't. There's something else on TV.
It's just not my thing, but he likes them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people do.
I like a challenge.
Yeah.
That's why
TJ doesn't want to be challenged. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Maybe that is.
I don't like to be challenged.
I'm always right. I mean, it's kind of true. Maybe that's what it is.
If you did a puzzle and it wasn't correct, you'd be like, "Well, this is the way you should have done it."
Yeah, exactly. If you arranged it like this, it'd be a lot more fun. This one's stupid.
But I've always made challenges for myself just in different areas of life, like, you know, some of the extreme nutrition workout things that I've done through the years just to see if I could do it, that kind of thing.
They're challenges you create for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to be challenged by somebody else.
Well, I mean, I would if it were something cool.
Yeah,
But
we
like
just
what?
haven't found that yet.
What kind of challenge would be cool?
Like if somebody said, "I would challenge you to come out here and hit this, get a hit off this major league pitcher," you know, or we're going to challenge you to try to, you know, catch a pass from, you know, this person's, you know, machine that throws it so hard, or what, any maybe more of a physical challenge kind of thing.
Yeah. Some of the escape rooms I've done have physical challenges in them.
Like stop and do push-ups and
No,
things
not
like that.
But like things where you have to like dexterity puzzles is the way I would explain it. Like you have to like move a stick along a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not it's not really a puzzle. Like you know what you have to do. You just have to.
Like what, you're trying to find water? Like one of those things where you
divining rods.
First one to find water,
like,
and it just
find
leads you
water.
to the concession stand.
Yeah.
But no Magic the Gathering this weekend, or Dungeons and Dragons, or any of that.
No. The friends that I would play Magic with are busy, and we're also doing something next weekend with we're doing a Star Wars trading card game that's coming out next Saturday.
Holy shit!
And then,
I mean, could you make it any nerdier?
and then the D&D crew, a lot of them are out of town this weekend.
Do you have jackets?
What?
Say D&D
No,
crew?
we do not.
What if D&D crew meets up with Small Town Adventures crew, and you have some sort of mashup, some sort of
Yeah.
We can do that if you come to Rock Hill again.
yeah, you just like pop in on a D&D. I mean,
Yeah.
what that shit would be crazy. Mm-hmm. You just bust up in somebody's house with Jenny and Michael and.
Well, see, that would be the problem.
Jenny would be the worst.
Yeah, Jenny
guest.
would be the problem.
Yeah, she
with
would
that.
not.
What's up, nerds? It's like, all right, Jenny, chill out.
She'd be like, "Okay, what the?"
Yeah.
I only have
chill out.
I only have one request. If she ever comes to it, just don't.
Yeah. She'd be a bully,
Yeah, she was. She'd be pantsing them.
giving them swirlies. That would be crazy though.
Wow, what would happen? You think?
I don't know. It would just because I want to see. I don't even know what this is. Like they're talking about he's a dungeon master and they're like creating stories. It's got to be a scene in there.
I think it would be a lot more boring than you think it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's mostly just talking.
Michael would do it.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah,
it.
he would be. He's one of those that can just pretty much fit into any situation. And,
Yeah.
and he likes competition of any kind. But he'd probably be too serious about it because he hates to lose. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! And if he's like a big dude. If he just starts beating up nerds, he's like, "It's pounding time, nerds!" And you're like, "Oh shit, Michael, chill out, chill out, chill out." That'd be crazy. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. But he wouldn't be like that. Jenny would be like that.
Yeah.
Start pacing and being. When are we leaving?
No, I mean she'd probably be swinging on y'all. That's what she does. These nerds. All right, well, I guess one of us needs to see it sometime.
I think
just to
so.
be able to describe what it was like.
I think that's okay.
Like when Alexis went to the game store with him and played Dungeons and Dragons and all of that.
She was way more open-minded than I am or you are. Than I am.
Yeah,
Sorry.
speak for yourself.
Blaspheme.
Yeah. Okay, if you're not a member of Ace TJ Prime Plus, then you need to be one. Today, the extra funny segment you get with that is the 1-star strip club reviews. Yeah. So if you're listening to this on Friday, have a good weekend. If not, then hope you had a good weekend or Christmas. I never know when people are listening. They listen at their leisure, which is a little bit unnerving. I like to be in control of that. And keep Ace in your thoughts and prayers about those birds in his house. He's trying to get rid of some birds. See you later.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.